What's up, everyone? This is Dr. TJ An. Let me ask you something. How many hours did you spend last week on paperwork, phone calls, and admin tasks that had nothing to do with actually helping patients? I don't know, 10 hours, 15 hours, maybe more. But here's the truth. The healthcare landscape is changing faster than it ever has. And I'm not talking about new CPT codes or insurance regulations. I'm talking about artificial intelligence, which is AI, that's completely transforming how smart practice owners operate. You know what Charles Darwin said? It's not the strongest or the smartest that survive. It's those most adaptable to change. And right now, AI is the biggest change in medicine since electronic health records. So I've been diving deep into AI for the past 2.5 years. I completed MIT's executive program on AI, and I've been implementing these tools and AI agents in my own practice and teaching them to the doctors I coach. So today, I'm going to share 6 AI trends that every doctor, whether you are a podiatrist like me, dermatologist, orthopedic surgeon, cardiologist, internist, needs to understand right now. And here's a bonus. I'll tell you about AEO, which is Answer Engine Optimization. This is something almost no one in healthcare is talking about yet, but it's going to determine whether AI recommends you or your competitor when patients ask for help. So are you ready? Let's get into it. All right, 6 AI trends every doctor must know in 2026. So let's get started. Voice AI front desk automation. And then I'm going to explain Ambient AI for documentation, then kind of connect to practice management for AI with AI agents. And we're going to go back and then explain insurance and billing AI. It's kind of an admin aspect, right? So that's why it's categorized here. And then I'm going to talk about marketing side of AI, including kind of digital clone yourself, and then finish with a bonus section, AEO, Answer Engine Optimization. So let's break each one down. So trend number 1, voice AI and front desk automation. So let me start with something that's costing you patient right now. How many phone calls are you aware of that you're missing every week, every month? Do you have any idea? Most doctors, they don't track, but industry says, here's the stat, 30% of practice calls go unanswered. You know what that means? If medical practice go unanswered, basically that means patients will not leave a voicemail or wait and call back. They're going to find another doctor. They just call the next doctor on the list. Voice AI changes this completely. These are AI systems that answer your phones 24/7, 365 days a year. Not a robotic menu system. It's not like old school actual conversational AI that sounds natural, understands context, and can handle complex interactions. Actually, we already implement to our practice, and I already have this service to serve over 20 other practices right now. So think about what this means. Patient calls at 9 p.m. on Saturday with questions about their upcoming procedures. Well, instead of voicemail, they get an AI that can answer their question, calm their concerns, and even reschedule if they need. New patient calls, let's say while front desk is slammed, the AI handles the intake, collects information, and books them into your schedule. Here's what really gets powerful. When new lead fills out the form on your website, the AI can call them back immediately within seconds. While they are still on your website, still thinking about their problem or should they book an appointment, imagine AI can answer their questions, handle objections, and book them directly into their schedule. I mean, that's powerful, right? With voice AI, that patient gets a call within 60 seconds and books an appointment before they even leave your website. We've been implementing this, again, I told you earlier, but with doctors, and results are incredible. No more missed calls, no more lost patients. Better, faster, cheaper with AI. That's the mantra. Let's move to AI trend number 2, Ambient AI for documentation. So let me ask you this. What's the number one complaint I hear from physicians? It is documentation. Clinical skills, I mean, you got that. Patient care, you're excellent. But how many hours do you spend every day documenting patients' visits? I have some doctors hundreds of charts behind, and they don't have their free time. They just have to finish their charts over the weekend or late evening. And some doctors tell me they spend more time typing than actually examining patients. That's ridiculous. So Ambient AI, Scribe are changing this completely. These are AI tools that listens to your patient conversation. So they listen to you and patient actual conversation with permission, of course, and automatically generates your clinical notes, SOAP notes, HMP, procedure notes. You walk into the exam room and just have a natural conversation with your patients. And by the time you are done, your documentation is already waiting for you. Just to review, make any edits, and sign. Think about it. What could you do with that extra 2-3 hours you gain every day? You can see more patients, actually take a lunch break, go home and reasonable time, spend some quality time for yourself with your family. I'm not making this up. Doctors using Ambient AI are cutting their documentation time by 50 to 70% reduction, stats say. And the quality is often better than what they were typing themselves because the AI captures everything from the conversation. So this isn't future, okay? This is already available right now. Let's move to trend number 3, practice management AI agents. So here's something most doctors aren't even thinking about yet. AI agents that manage your practice operations. What do I mean by that? Imagine AI that reviews your key performance indicator, KPI monitoring, every single day. You don't have to ask someone to do it. Your front desk conversion rate, for example, your patient no-show percentage, your billing turnaround time, your MA productivity, and not just reviewing, but we can create agent that flags problems before they become disasters. We're talking all AI, right? Automation. And AI can logically track and flag the issues. Let me elaborate on that. So say your front desk usually converts 70% of your new patient calls into appointments, but suddenly drops to 50%. A practice management AI agent catches that immediately and alerts you. Hey, there's a problem with front desk conversion this week. Here are the likely causes. Imagine that. Or your billing side, right? Billing managers claim denial rate spikes from 8% to, let's say, 20%. The AI flags it, identifies patterns, and tells you exactly which payer or which procedure codes are causing the issues. So this is like having a full-time practice analyst watching everything, creating reports, identifying red flags, except here we go. It works 24/7 and never asks for a raise. Again, AI in healthcare, everything becomes better, faster, and cheaper. So I want you to think about this. How much money are you losing right now because no one is watching these numbers closely enough? By the way, if you're finding this valuable, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. I'm putting out videos every week on AI in healthcare, practice growth, and how to work less while earning more. It's free, and it really helps the channel grow. Plus, you won't miss the next video when I go even deeper on implementing these type of tools. All right, let's keep going. Number 4, insurance and billing AI. So this one hits close to home for every practice owner. Insurance billing is a nightmare. You agree? You know it, I know it, we all know it. How much time does your team spend on hold with insurance companies on the phone, checking benefits, submitting prior authorization, appealing denied claims? You agree? AI is starting to automate all of this. We're seeing AI agents that can verify patient benefits in seconds, AI that handles prior auth submission automatically, AI that identifies claim denials, figure out why they were denied, and drafts appeal letters. Well, here's a real scenario. A claim gets denied. AI immediately analyzes why and pulls the relevant documentation from a patient chart, drafts an appeal letter with proper citation, and queues it for your billing manager to review and submit. What used to take hours now takes minutes. And here's the thing most people miss. Denied claims are often recoverable, but most practices don't have the bandwidth to appeal with them all. AI changes that equation. Now you can appeal everything that deserves to be appealed. How much revenue are you leaving on the table because appealing claims are just too time consuming? Think about it. Let's move to AI trend number 5, marketing AI and digital twins. So let's talk about marketing, right? How many of you should be posting content regularly but just don't have time? Raise your hand. I know I cannot see you, but leave me a comment. I know most of you are raising your hands right now or agreeing with me. Here's what's happening. AI is making content creation dramatically faster and easier. You can use AI to generate social media posts, email newsletters, blog content, even video scripts, all customized to your voice, your tone of branding, and your practice. What used to take hours can be done in minutes. But here's where it gets really interesting. Digital twins. So digital twin is essentially an AI version of you that can create video content. Same face as you, same voice, same mannerisms. You record some training footage, and then AI can generate new video content of you saying whatever you need to say. So think about the implications. Instead of spending hours filming content, you could generate videos at scale. Patient education videos, for example, social media content, promotional material, all with your face and voice, created in a fraction of the time. Now, I want to be clear, this technology is still developing, and there are ethical considerations about authenticity and disclosure. But it's coming fast, and smart doctors are starting to pay attention. The practices that figure out content creation are going to dominate in the next few years. AI makes that possible for everyone, not just doctors who have time to sit in front of a camera every day. All right, let's move to AI trend number 6, which is bonus, AEO, Answer Engine Optimization. All right, so here's the bonus I promised you. This is something almost no one in healthcare is talking about, and it's going to be huge. We all know about SEO, search engine optimization, right? Getting your website to rank on Google so patients can find you. But here's the thing. Patients are not just using Google anymore. They're asking ChatGPT, Perplexity, and even Google itself, it shows the now Gemini answers, right? They're all giving answers. The question is, are they recommending you? AEO, Answer Engine Optimization. It's about making sure that when patients ask AI for recommendations, your practice comes up as the answer. So how do you do that? It's about having strong, authoritative content across the web, reviews on Google and health grades, or mentions in reputable sources, content that AI systems can crawl and reference. If your competitor has better AEO than you, guess who the AI is recommending? Not you. I want you to start thinking about this now, before everyone else catches on. In 3 to 5 years, AEO might be more important than traditional SEO. The doctors who figure this out early are going to have the massive advantage. All right, so we covered a lot today. 6 AI trends that are transforming healthcare right now. But here's what I really want you to understand. This isn't about replacing doctors. This is about augmenting what you do so you can focus on what actually matters. Patient care, surgery, procedures. The doctors who embrace AI are going to work less, earn more, and provide better care. Doctors who ignore it are going to fall behind. What I shared today will probably be outdated in 6 months. New tools and new AI agents are coming out every week. New applications coming every week, new ways to implement this stuff in your practice every week. So that's exactly why I started this channel, emphasizing AI in healthcare, to cut through the noise and give you practical, real-world information you can actually use. Not theory, not hype. Real implementation strategies from someone who's actually doing this in my practice and also helping other doctors. I'm working on planning on some AI workshops this year and potentially a dedicated AI in healthcare training program to help doctors implement these tools step by step. So if that's something you'd be interested in, make sure you subscribed so you don't miss the announcement. But even if you never buy anything from me, this channel will keep you ahead of the curve. So I'm committed to putting out content that helps you understand what's coming and how to adapt. All right, so let's quickly recap 6 AI trends every doctor needs to know in 2026. Number 1, voice AI. Number 2, ambient AI. Number 3, practice management. Number 4, insurance AI. And number 5, marketing AI, which is digital twins and dominate content. And number 6, AEO, answer engine optimization. Make sure AI recommends you. So did you enjoy it? Remember what Darwin said? It's not the strongest that survive. It's those most adaptable to change. AI isn't coming. It's already here. The only question is whether you are going to adapt or get left behind. If you found this video useful, like it, leave a comment telling me which AI trend you're most excited about, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. It helps the channel grow, and it keeps you in the loop on everything AI in healthcare. I'll see you in the next one.